Now, Governor Dannel Malloy about to unveil his plan to cut nearly $2 billion out of the state budget. News 8's chief political correspondent Mark Davis standing by live where the governor is about to lay out his plans. Mark?
Good afternoon, Keith. Good afternoon, everyone from the Hall of the House of Representatives at the state capitol in Hartford, where the joint convention has been convened. The state Senate and the House of Representatives here ready to hear the governor's budget, which is going to be a sad one for a lot of the healthcare industry because a lot of the cuts are coming in to the hospitals in the state of Connecticut. Money they are reimbursed for taking care of money to care for the uninsured. It's being cut by about half this year and then all of it next year. But the Malloy administration justifies it by saying that under Obamacare, the national health care, that many of those people will be covered by insurance by then, and that the hospitals have been getting a lot of extra money in the last few years. Also, the other big cut is in Medicaid. About 40,000 people will probably be ineligible for Medicaid. That's where that savings would come from. But the feeling among the Malloy administration is that those people will transition to Obamacare as well. Now, the big bombshell that the governor is going to announce is phasing out the car tax, one of the most despised taxes in the state of Connecticut, the one you pay every year on your automobile. He will call for an optional start for the municipalities to phase out the car tax on July 1 of this year, and then it'll be mandatory starting July 1 of the next year in 2014. And that most average cars, that is any car that's worth up to about $28,500, would not be taxed. Now, of course, the towns would have to make up the difference, and the presumption is that if you own a home, your home property tax would go up. But if you're an apartment dweller, this could be very good news for you, although your rent may go up when your landlord decides to go up when his property tax goes up. Also, he wants to bring back the clothing tax exemption. As you know, that was phased out in his first budget 2 years ago with taxing all clothing, which had been exempt up to $50 in past years. He wants to phase that back in so that up to $25 worth of clothing or items that were priced at $25 or less would not be taxed starting in July 1 of 2014, and items up to $50 like it used to be starting on July 1 of 2015. He is also extending some taxes that were supposed to expire this year, and some of the business community is not too happy about that. Here comes the governor now, and you can see his speech live by switching over to our website, WTNH.com. And we, of course, will have complete coverage of the speech and reaction to it coming up tonight, starting at 5. Live at the state capitol, Mark Davis, News 8.